Hey, it's me, Casey. Are you sitting down? I know you don't see my normal background, and I'm about to get really vulnerable with you. Um, I'm starting a new series of videos because I have cancer. I have breast cancer, and I'm going to start I don't know what the word is, my journey. So I just found out about, well, a little over 24 hours ago. I'll tell you about how it happened. I had a biopsy, which usually is how people start. And they said it would be 3 to 5 days. They'd let me know the results. And 48 hours later, I get an email saying my test results are in. So Friday morning, October 14th. And I look at the email, I click and log into the portal, and there I see that I have cancer. So I didn't have a doctor tell me that. I found out myself. Pretty shocking because so I'm in ministerial school. I'm getting my master's in consciousness studies, and I was just 100% certain that I know that my test was going to be benign, and I was 100% wrong. So my my child was here, and I told her she's going to be 17 soon. She was actually sick and heading out to her dad's house, and I just had to tell somebody, and she's a very mature teenager. Then I spent the next hour, she left to go to her dad's house, and I spent the next hour patiently waiting for my sister to get off a phone call. She had sent me her schedule earlier in the day, so I knew. And then I told her, and actually in the meantime, I also took a screenshot of this lab result and sent it to my sponsor. I have 20 years this summer, and my sponsor's been with me for, I don't know, long, I don't know, 18 of those or something like that. She's a nurse, and so I knew that she would support me and also have some ability to read these things. And unfortunately, I was right that it's a cancer. So then I talked to my sister for about half an hour, lots of crying, lots of shock, like absolute shock, like what the, you know, just shock. I mean, in a moment, your life changes. And I've already been to hell and back in my life. I had serious childhood asthma and life-threatening and developmental delays with that. Spent a lot of my childhood in the hospital, and honestly to this day still going to the doctors and stuff brings up some PTSD, some trauma. So now I'm going to be spending a lot of time in that situation, but I will get through it. So I spent most of the day Friday crying, talking on the phone to my mom, my dad, friends. um, I couldn't be productive. I didn't know what to do, but I did take a walk. I did make some smoothies and some celery juice, and yeah, just seeking support. So why am I in a Grinch costume? You're wondering, right? So today was Fall Fest at my church, and I got to be there to take some pictures for doing some social media and get lots of hugs and love from people. And tonight I went to a Halloween party to celebrate my friend who just became a minister, and got to see some wonderful people there. And I had this idea that I wanted to chronicle my journey from the beginning here. So right now, supposedly I'm in stage 1. Um, they don't have all the results yet, so I really don't know if that's, we're going to find that out. On Monday, I'll get a patient navigator who will take me through setting up appointments and meeting with doctors and stuff. And this is my huggable support person. This our person or stuffed animal. This is Katya, because I live alone. And so why am I doing this video? And I'm gonna keep doing videos and sharing my journey because I don't know what's gonna happen next. But I am a helper. I actually help myself by helping others. And so this helps me to document and to acknowledge this path, like saying this out loud and sharing it with you makes it real, because it is real. And based on my childhood, I had a hard time living in reality. I still do sometimes. Um, I also am doing this because I want to stay positive, and I know that I have lots of people out there who watch this and support me. And I want to feel less alone, because I do feel alone a lot before this happened. Um, I want to help myself and help others. I think I already said that. Create community and connection. And I'm courageous, Casey, more now than ever. Just sticking with all my C words, community and connection and courageous. So, yeah, that's my news. And I'll keep you posted. I'll keep letting you know what's happening. And one day at a time. That's what I've been doing in my recovery, one day at a time. I don't know what's next. I'm not stepping into the fear of what's going to happen. I'm really not afraid of dying at all. Honestly, I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. I love to do things that put me on the edge of death. What I don't like is the pain and suffering. You know, the idea of surgery or chemo or radiation, or I don't even know what all the options are, and I don't want to know until I'm at those steps, because that the pain of suffering and is harder than the pain of death. You know, once I die, I transition on to whatever's next. So here I am. I know it'll be fine no matter what happens. And I love you all, and I thank you all for your support.